Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Morgan Christine and thanks for joining me for this new video. I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long. It's been at least like a month now, which is ridiculous. It's just I've been having some personal stuff going on in my life, and I also started a new job. So between that stuff, it's been really hard to find time to film, but I am back. And like a lot of you requested, I will be showing you my updated skincare routine. It's been about a year since I did a skincare routine. Not a lot has changed, but I have found some new products that I really like to use. So if you're interested in seeing how I take care of my skin and get all of this, then just keep watching. So same thing as when I first started, even my very first skincare routine video. I don't wash my face in the morning. Now I do have dry skin. I do have skin that is acne prone. It's very sensitive. If I use something that my skin does not like, it lets me know right away. And it does have a tendency to get really red. So a lot of my stuff is very gentle. In the daytime, I'll either rinse my face off with lukewarm water first if I'm feeling like it's kind of gross. Otherwise, I just go straight in with my toner. This is not the toner I use anymore. I use the Thayer's Rose Water Witch Hazel. But I just put it in the bottle because the bottle that the Thayer's comes in is a squeeze bottle. I like to spray my face, do a few sprays of that first. Then I go in with the Claudine Vino Perfect Essence. This is actually a new product and I just started using this last week. I have wanted to try an essence for a while. It's one of the skincare products that I've never bothered using because I always kind of felt like, why do you really need one? But you know, my face has just been feeling really irritated lately, so I wanted to find something that was going to be soothing but also exfoliating, because whenever I physically exfoliate my face, it gets really red and it irritates the dryness and it makes my skin more dry. So finding things that are more chemical work a lot better. This does have glycolic acid in it. I don't know what percent, but it is very light. It's not like a peel. It's not like a 20 or 30% like what you go to an esthetician for. All you do is you take a few drops of this. It has a very convenient dropper in there. It doesn't come out too fast. It is very much like water, but what I like about it is that you can put it in your palm, rub your hands together, and it stays in your hand just well enough that you can press it into your face. So I use this actually day and night. Then I go in with my Super Glow by Glossier. It's very important to remember to have antioxidants in the morning, especially vitamin C, because it helps block out free radicals. Free radicals damage the skin, especially with like pollution, and make you look older faster. So having this as a barrier is great. I just use about a dropper full. Once again, spread it through my hands and then press it into my skin, not rubbing my face. Then I go in with my SPF. This was actually a new product in my last skincare video and I like it so much that I'm still using it a year later. It's the Boscia Self Defense Vital Antioxidant Moisture. It does have SPF 30, it has vitamin C and E in it. It's really lightweight. It's perfect even for somebody with dry skin like me, even though it is a thinner formulation. It doesn't leave a white cast, it absorbs really easily, and what I like about it is that it mixes with makeup really well too, so I don't have any problems with my tinted moisturizer or foundation working with this product. The last product, which I'm actually going to end up buying a full size, is the Keels Creamy Eye Treatment. So I just got this as a sample when I ordered from Nordstrom, I think, and I really like it a lot. It's super thick without leaving any residue behind, which is amazing. I love that it's thick enough that when I put it around my eye area, I know it's not going to go down into my cheek or it's not going to go into my eyebrows. It doesn't make my eye area greasy. All my makeup still goes on perfectly. Also hasn't left milia, which are little white dots that you can get around the eye area if your eye cream is too heavy. I love that this is thick without being clogging. Nighttime is a little bit different. So nighttime is when I really want to impart a lot of moisture into my face. I tried and true. This has stayed the same since I was like 19. It's the Purity Oil Cleanser. I love this stuff. I will never stop using it unless they discontinue it, which fingers crossed they never do that. All I do is I take a small amount, probably like a quarter size, in my palms, rub it between my hands, apply it to my face. It removes all your dirt, oil, makeup, everything, and then I rinse it off with lukewarm water and it gets milky and it emulsifies and it pulls all that stuff out of your face and leaving it really clean without stripping your skin. And after that, it's going to be these two products again. We're going to spray with the toner, just make sure our skin pH is back to normal. Plus the rose water is anti-inflammatory, makes my skin look a lot more calm and not as red. And then we go in with a little bit of the essence, just a tiny bit, just for more exfoliation. It's gentle enough to use day and night, and for somebody with sensitive skin, that means it's really gentle, because normally if I use anything exfoliating more than once a day or even more than a few times a week, my skin gets so irritated and gross. And after that, once again, Argan Oil, something I've been using for a very long time. I just take about 4 to 5 drops, which is excessive. Typically you only need about 2 to 3 drops for your entire face and neck. I like to kind of feel like slick when I go to bed. I love that my face feels like that there's so much stuff on it. There's something about having like the slickness and the oiliness that I really like, which is probably a waste of product, but I don't care. Recently, I bought the Derm Institute. This is the Antioxidant Hydration Gel Mask. So this is a leave-on mask, so like a sleeping mask. It is quite expensive. It is $120 for 20 packs, and I can show you how big a pack is. So this is supposed to just be one use. So 20 uses for $120, which I think breaks down to $6 each, which actually isn't that bad because that's how much like a typical sheet mask costs. But you can't buy them individually, you have to buy them all at one time, so that's why it's kind of expensive. However, what I like to do is just use this on my cheek area because it helps soothe and calm down redness. So I don't like to use this all over. My T-zone tends to break out if I put too much moisture into it. My cheeks, however, are always really dry. So I just take a small amount of the pack, probably like a third, and I put it just on my cheek area, and then I go to bed. What's great about that is that I get 3 uses, so it's kind of like having 60, which is even better. So this will last me a while. I don't use it every night, but I typically use it 4 to 5 days a week. And now we're going to get into like the weekly things I use. So once a week I go in with my Glossier Moisturizing Moon Mask. Typically I just put this on my cheeks and like around the corners of my nose, wherever my face might be having a little bit of dryness or looking a little bit dehydrated. I let this sit for about 20 minutes and then I rinse it off and follow with my same nighttime skin routine. Same thing, Glam Glow. I have the tiny jar right now instead of the big jar because I was short on cash and I have to stop spending at Sephora like really bad, you guys. So you guys know, once again, from my very first video, this is something that is holy grail for me. Will always use it. I apply this once a week, typically the day after I do the Moisturizing Moon Mask. Normally, but once again, this is typically just in my T-zone, forehead, nose, and chin. If I am having like a few breakouts on my cheek, I'll dot it there too. But once again, once a week for this, it helps exfoliate, tighten, make your skin look really healthy, and I love that it exfoliates without me having to rub my face. This is also a new product. This is the Dr. Jart Micro Milk Peel. So as you guys can see, that's kind of like the milky part of it. This is a lactic acid based peel. It's really gentle. I don't use it daily, although they say you can use it daily. I use this just maybe once or twice a week. So I do exfoliate a total of 3 times a week more deeply with these and the Glam Glow mask, and then daily very mild exfoliation with the essence. Just use the pads that it comes with. It comes together like this in a pack, and you just take a small amount of this, you shake it up, put it on the pad, wipe your face, leave it on for I think they say 2 minutes, and then you rinse it off. I really like this because lactic acid is actually a bigger particle, so it doesn't absorb into the skin as fast and as aggressively as glycolic acid, so there's a less chance of having really bright red irritation. So lactic acid is a great exfoliant if you're somebody that has drier skin or really sensitive skin but you really want to exfoliate. And then the last thing I've been doing is jade rolling. So typically this is cold because you leave it in the freezer. And jade rolling is supposed to, push all the toxins into the lymphatic systems, supposed to tighten the skin, lift the skin, just make it look youthful. It's anti-aging. And then the jade, of course, is supposed to have healing properties itself. So I just leave this in the refrigerator. I use this typically on the days that I'm doing the hydrating mask. I'll put the argan oil all over my face. I'll jade roll for about 2 to 5 minutes, and then I clean it, put it back in the fridge, and then I go back in with my hydrating antioxidant mask. That's it for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Of course, if you have any questions, just leave a comment. I will get back to you. And in the description box, I will be linking my personal social media as well as my new website. It is just morgankristine.com. It kind of is going to be a secondary outlet for me. I love being able to write, and I haven't been able to do that in a very long time. So it will be more in-depth reviews, it will be some fashion stuff, will be some journaling, will be some mental health things, kind of going over also maybe why I've been not making as many videos, trying to distance myself from being so self-conscious and being in Sephora and beauty related places all the time, and really trying to get back to a healthier, state of mind and everything. Yeah, so I really am glad that you guys joined me for this video. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.